passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off and running from Western New York. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Allen comes out throwing. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Allen on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
The Bills make me wanna shout.
Bass now to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Play action, here's Jackson. Into the hands of Likely. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
All right, it's a nickel set for the Bills. 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. Here comes the Bills offense for their second drive of the game. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Give him 9 yards there, partner. A strong gain, and now a much more manageable 3rd and 4.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Allen from the gun here on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On first down, Allen. Complete to Coleman. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Allen. So this one on the defense. Well, the pass interference might have prevented the touchdown there, but it gives this offense the yards and a great chance to punch it in anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Cook runs it in. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. It's an option right that begins this drive. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I could promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that, but let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Now Jackson off the play action. This finds Likely. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10 from the 41. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They send a tight end in motion. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that one drawn up to perfection. They're going to down this one at the 5. The Bills set to take over offensively. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down for a loss. So after that completion, we've got a player in some visible discomfort. And here come the trainers to get him some help. Offense to the line for 2nd down. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he got there to make the stop at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that play, and now they're looking at 4th and 10.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot. because that was an easy mop-up with the defense to force 4th and long.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield. So no return on that punt. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Slot man motioned over. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Here's Henry on the option. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Running once more with Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Lamar now from the gun. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Lamar off the play fake. He sends this one to the end zone. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Johnson with a return here. And look at this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This will be caught by Cooper. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
First down throw for Allen. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Back now, pressure on its way. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Short pass brought in. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To the air again, Allen. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Amendola able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Bass now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Pass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with an option, right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way.
I don't mind a little surprise every once in a while. That's not an obvious running situation on 2nd and long, but this front more than prepared for the offense to try to pull that surprise.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running back sent in motion. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it, touchdown Baltimore! The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing now on first down, Allen. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Davis, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14. pass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They've got first down from the 31. Motioning one of the tight ends. On first down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Lamar out of the pistol. This one to Andrews outright. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson with a return here. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Allen now on first down. Complete to Shakir. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I love throwing a first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
On first down, Allen. Throwing deep towards the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Second down, here's Allen again. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Again, Allen to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They send him left out of the slot. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. Now run by Cook. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Bills go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a James Cook touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver.
Bass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Taken in by Likely. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Into traffic, complete. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because he threw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Yards after catch. Oftentimes those hidden yards become oh so critical, Kate. And it's one thing from a receiver, but when you get it from your tight end and he could break a tackle and get you yards after catch, and that's a bonus.
Offense in the hurry up here. Jackson's gonna throw again. He's on the move. He'll try and run this, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play, and that'll be first down, Baltimore.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First down throw for Jackson. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes again. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Working quickly here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Henry. And he's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He'll get this to Henry. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. Working inside the red zone. Henry on the catch. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it! And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
This one is up and good. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. The Ravens look like they got it back, and they did! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. They'll run it with Cook. And he's only going to get down to the 47 on a short gain. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. And they send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. The Bills take a knee, and they'll let the seconds tick away in this win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Now for one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
And us.
All of us.
It is so hard, Kate, to imagine the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.